There we are again. It surprised us. Well, welcome. This is the second day in a row. It just starts itself on its own. Anyways, welcome, my lovies. Welcome to Truth Council 23, my lovies. With me. Look at my outfit. Well, it did it. So let's just do it. Look, you like my little Halloween outfit? Don't I look so cute, my lovies? I think so. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you. You got paperwork coming in. The paperwork wants to come out. So the paperwork, for some of you, a young brunette in your field. For some of you, young lady. For some of you, a young lady who's shady. Something about Leah. Oh, hi, Aaliyah, something about Leela. But we have paperwork documentation for some of you. Maybe for some of you, someone is going to put a resignation in. Maybe for some of you, a notice of some sort. All types of paperwork in your field. But, Bombay Cooch, my lovies. But, welcome, my lovies. Welcome. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, my lovies, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We are so honored and grateful to be here to channel these energetic reads for you, keeping in mind that spirit adores you and that you have libre arbitre. You have free will, my lovies. That means that you get to do whatever you want to do in your life, and I am just your spiritual advisor here, my lovies. I am just your spiritual wifey. I just get to channel the energies for you, and then from there, whatever you do is totally up to you, my lovies, and to God, because that's a relationship that you have. I'm just reading the energies. Isis, for some of you, Ida, for some of you. Welcome in. For those of you who are new, I am a energy channeler. I'm a Reiki master too. I'm an energy channeler, an energy reader. I'm clairvoyant, clairsentient, and I have a lot of the different clairs. Something about a chocolate, a clair for some of you. I have the different, the name Claire for some of you. Something about clandestine. But I have the different energetic gifts that allow you to work with me, and I get to read energies for you. Again, all emotions, visions, feelings, thoughts that I receive during these channelings are collective energies. If you need a private read, you can look in the description box or in the Calendly link, and then you will be able to book with me. We have a special going on for you because God told me to. So for anyone who has a consultation with me from now through November 5th, will receive a special gift. I'm going to send you a little care package because I love you. And I like care packages. I love care packages. I used to send a lot of care packages. Nostalgia in the field for some of you, but something that you don't see, or someone you don't see, there's a little bit of nostalgia, energetic projections of nostalgia for you. I don't know if you want this or not, because it almost feels like someone's trying to make you feel nostalgic about a situation where it's like, I don't have good memories there. So it's okay, it's fair, it's all right, it's not a big deal. It's just it's someone's trying to provoke a feeling you don't feel anymore. It's like you've done some type of inner healing work, and it's not going to work. Like, it's not going to work, and something about you're not a jerk. So it's not trying to be a jerk in a situation. It's just not going to work. It's just the energy's not the same anymore. Is that a big deal? Why are you trying to be a jerk about it? That's what it feels like. Anyways, for some of you, you're very matter of fact. It's almost like you almost seem a little too detached for comfort for somebody. But anyways, maybe for some of you, you're meeting up with someone and it's like, you don't feel the same anymore. And that's a good thing. That's a great thing. In fact, I'm happy for that. I'm happy that I don't feel the same anymore to you, or that you don't feel like you can approach me like you used to. I'm happy. And for some of you, someone's going to be a pappy. So for some of you, this is someone. It's about Lorenzo. You'll be hearing from someone who's going to be a father or a mother, and they're going to be shocked that you don't react the way that they're going to react. For some of you, I am getting like someone's going to get married, and I had someone try to do this to me once. I never responded. I'm like, we're not going to meet up because you're getting married. You want to put on a show. You know, when those people, it's like, before you get married, they want to meet up with you, but that already tells you they're playing a game. It's like, why would you want to meet up with your ex when you're trying to focus on a wedding? Like, for some reason, something about onomatopoeia is coming in. Anyways, dang, I want to see ya. Somebody wants to see ya. Onomatopoeia, dang, I want to see ya. They want to see you. It's like, you want to get married, sweetie. Here we go with these DJs. All types of DJs have been present for you. Anyways, take that how that resonates. Anyways, let's get started by thanking you, my lovies. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for your subscribes. Oh, look, we got more. We got Morgan. We got Morgan here for some of you. We got confirmation, the morgue for some of you. you, and Megan is coming in. We got confirmation for some of you, but Samantha wants to, Shannon wants to show up. Everybody, welcome in, my lovies. But thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for your super chats, my lovies. Thank you for super chatting me for my birthday. I'm still in celebration mode. Thank you for super chatting me, my lovies. That was very, very sweet. You're so sweet. Mwah. I love you, my lovies. Thank you. You bought me a melon burst. And for some of you, somebody wants to put you in a hearse. There's like actually like being like, for some of you, like it's like Halloween props for some of you, even though technically we're reading for the 1st, we're reading for November 1st. So new beginnings, one energy, a new portal opening up for you. But you know, you're still in celebration mode today. So it's still coming in very strongly. For some of you, people playing around, joking energy, jokester energy in the field, very lighthearted energy, very sweet energy for you. But thank you so much, my lovies, again, for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Didn't that look cute? I love that yellow dress. It was like poofy and it had pockets. It was so cute. I love that yellow dress. Spirit manifested that to match our little sunshine nails that Spirit told us to get. Isn't it cute? I think so. Anyways, my lovies, for some of you, something's going to be an epic fail, but it's okay. You're going to make it through anyway. Someone's a liar, though. A liar that's going to fail. Something about a liar feels like they're failing at life. For some of you, for some of you, could be married to a liar. Take that how that resonates. It is coming in. Who put out a hit for hire. For some of you, you're married to a liar who feels like they are failing at life. Well, someone could do that face. They could do that face a lot. Anyways, they're just graceful. Something about Gracie is coming in. Something about Gracie's is coming in. Anyways, my lovies, gotta move on, gotta be strong. But thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for sharing your stories. All types of stories come here. So thank you so much, my lovies. I truly, truly, truly appreciate something about Peachy Keen. I really appreciate you. Something about Peach Cobbler is coming in. But something about cobblestone streets and something about fixing the shoes for some of you. Anyways, let's thank the MVPs. Let's thank our ancestors. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. All right, let's burn some Palo Santo for the saints. For the saints, my lovies. Maybe for some of you, you're looking up you already know the history for some of you of Halloween. For others, maybe you're looking up the All Saints Day. A lot of lies in a situation. Jesus, here we go with this, my lovies. Here we go with this. It's so ludicrous, my lovies. They live in shame. They live in shame. And they love to play the blame game. I think lies have been exposed and someone, I don't know, something about Amber Rose. Someone's really turned off. Someone's really turned off. I don't know. Is you going to marry them? This was coming in for some of you. These are the conversations. You could be having a conversation with someone. Is you're going to marry that liar who put out a hit for hire and now you know? You're going to marry that person? They're not at a game show. You're going to marry that person? Are you really? That's karma, my lovies. You carry the karma of your partners. That's the feeling. It's like, I'm just the channeler. This is what's coming in. Ay. Something's uncomfortable, my lovies. I'm not really uncomfortable over there. Se mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. Se mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. Se mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. Se mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. Se mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. Se mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. Se mamá Merced. Se mamá Merced. Se mamá Merced. Se Shango. Se Shango. Se Shango. Se Yemaya. Se Yemaya. Se Yemaya. Se Papa Lekba. Se Papa Lekba. Se Papa Lekba. Te Elikwa, Te Elikwa, Te Elikwa, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima. To all of the trusted, loving archangels that protect and love and guide us. To all of the trusted loving archangels that protect and love and guide us. To all of the trusted loving archangels that protect and love and guide us. To all of the ancestors that love and guide us. To all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those that have come together to co-create this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that it's true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. You know it's true. We read for you, my lovies, because you know it's true that we love you. Bombay Koot, my lovies. Bombay Koot. We're reading for the first. Technically, we are reading for whenever spirit needs us to read for, keeping in mind that Gregorian time frame is used to frame time in a certain way. There are endless ways to tell time. We just use the Gregorian time frame to frame time in a certain way. That way we have time frames. The time frames are important of a situation. You know what spirit was giving us? Again, for me, it's so, I feel lucky. Something about, she's so lucky. Britney Spears is coming in. She's a star. Someone's so lucky and they were a star, but they cry, cry, cry. Spirit was giving us how, I feel blessed that no one can, someone's going to try to frame, someone tried to frame something about fright. Someone trying to frame someone in a situation. It's not a fright night. Someone tried to frame someone in a situation and it's blowing up in their face. It's going nowhere real fast. And in fact, they're going to get in trouble because if you bring a false testimony against someone, that is illegal. I feel lucky because Truth Nunez, Spirit was giving us this download, so everything is coming in for a reason. This is a reflection of the energies that are present. I'm always on camera in one way or another. I'm always on camera. I spend a lot of time at Starbucks doing homework and schoolwork, and even at work. So when I was working at the last place that I was at, cameras there, cameras wherever I do the readings, cameras at the gym, outside of the gyms, cameras everywhere. Someone was caught on camera doing something and they tried to like frame someone else. Somehow Sheila. So about Kevin. Their obsession is truly leading to their downfall. This is what's coming in. Jesus. Anyway, someone got caught doing something on camera for some of you. One energy is a new beginning, is a reconciliation, is a celebration. Something about a blowjob is coming in. And something about, I was getting this download for some of you. Someone will stop doing a ritual work, having sex next to you, wherever you were sleeping. Someone was having sex next to you or doing sexual acts next to you as ritual work. Take that how that resonates. It became also habitual for someone to do this. They became addicted and hooked to this type of energy. Again, that belonged to them and had nothing to do with you. So they're like, nothing's gonna be projected onto you. Anyways, moving on. Gotta be strong. Gotta move on. But one energy brings in success. One energy brings in a new beginning. One energy for some of you can bring in a reconciliation. So you are, usually one energy does not bring in reconciliations. But for some of you, if you do want a reconciliation in a situation, there is a success. For some of you, mediation is in the situation as well. So for some of you, you could be going to mediation or there's a court date to get something. For some of you, family court is in the field, more like family court energy. And you're trying to get something fixed for some of you. An escort could be significant for you. A Mercedes car could be significant for you. You're trying to get something fixed when it comes to a situation. For some of you, fixed animals or fixed pets or something like that. For some of you, someone who doesn't want to have babies, or for some of you, someone's already had like a vasectomy or something like that. I am getting like a man that wants to like be fixed. Take that how that resonates. For others, someone could actually be looking into this. Like, I'm getting like people that don't want to, like, infertility stuff, like abortion stuff. Not necessarily like abortion, more like maybe for some of you there's a new procedure in the field where you don't want to have children, or someone does not want to have children, and they want it to be like a permanent thing, and that's in the field for some of you. So that's there. So maybe exploring that for some of you. One energy will bring that in, and there will be success when it comes to that. New beginnings for some of you. So one energy, again, it's all about new beginnings and success when it comes to new beginnings. If you're tying that with the someone is lying, she's lying to you and she's spying on you. I don't know, somebody's like, for some of you, it doesn't feel like someone's being sincere. Like, you could be having an argument with somebody and they're not being sincere in a situation. Even if they may be telling you like someone else is lying, they may actually be projecting. It doesn't feel, you need to trust your intuition when it comes to a situation, because for some of you, you may already know that this is the case and it's right in your face. It's almost like someone's calling you stupid. Like, it's obvious what they're doing and they're calling you stupid. Like, it's like, but it feels really nasty. It's about naffy. It feels really like someone, maybe for some of you, someone got used to lying to you all the time, spying on you all the time, and then projecting and saying it was someone else doing it in their place, or trying to project it onto someone else. But it's like, it's obvious now. It's like you can't deny something anymore. I do want to get, hold on. Gotta be strong, gotta move on. Because we didn't think we were going to go there, but hold one second. Hold, excuse me, my loves. It's like someone wants you to put something on hold. So if someone put something on hold, for some of you could actually be putting like a purchase on hold. It's like you want to like put something on layaway for some of you. That's coming in. The divine is not blocking something anymore. That's the first time that's happened like that. The divine is not blocking something anymore for some of you, because now you're in alignment with something. After 1712 star energy, Aquarius energy could be significant for you, or Aquarius season could be significant for you, and 12 Cancer energy could be significant for you, or Cancer season or a Pisces could be significant for you. 17, the star. 12 energy, the sacrifice, the hanged person, surrendering a situation. 8 energy, strength energy, Leo energy. And then we have 3 energy, Empress energy, a mother figure or a partner or a nurturing adventure, creative force energy, nurturing in a situation, a partner for some of you. And 11, justice. Libra energy could be significant for you. Let's see. Going right into that November energy. Jesus. It's a little too big for me, but it's okay. Because the grass is greener. Because the grass is greener wherever you're going, wherever you went. For some of you, someone was just looking to pay their rent. The license plates. For some of you, the license plates in a situation, someone's looking for license plates on a situation. The grass is greener wherever you're going, because for some of you, someone's meaner wherever you stayed. It's like, and they played. The grass is greener wherever you went. For some of you, something about Wendy, something about Wendy, something about Williams, something about Williamson, something about Williamsburg. The grass is greener, something about Greensboro. The grass is greener wherever you went, because someone was just looking to pay their rent. Something about construction, something about laying down materials. Deadbeat moves. Deadbeat moves. Again, for some of you, I feel like family court, and I'm seeing like somebody having to, I was also getting something about like child support. So for some of you, you could have left a deadbeat. Take that how that resonates for you. I'm getting a few different energies, and take that how it resonates. And something about someone's an uncle. You will be leaving someone will be leaving someone for something. This is what it feels like. Leaving you for them. They will be leaving, someone's leaving, and it's someone seething, but it's because the grass is greener. Wherever someone is going, the grass is actually greener. I'm just the messenger, or whatever the choice is. Take this however it resonates for you. The grass is greener. Spirit saying it's like you're not playing anymore for some of you. It's like someone was trying to keep you in some type of game for the rest of your fucking life. This was coming in. Take that how that resonates. This could be, take this how it resonates, because I'm getting a few different energies, but the gist is that the grass is greener. Whatever you're doing, it's like if you're going to court and you're asking for more child support, the grass is greener. For some of you, if you are leaving a toxic situation, I don't know, something about umpqua, something about an Indian reserve or a reservation. The grass is greener in this situation. The Baraja wants to speak with you today. Take that however that resonates for you. The Baraja wants to speak with you today, my lovies. Let's see what the Baraja has to say. Right, Jose? Right. So you can sleep at night. Yeah, you're leaving a house situation, or the Ace of Cups energy in the Baraja is the home where you're staying. It could also speak to your vessel, like your body, and it could maybe it could also be your couple. But for the most part, it's your home. You're leaving a home situation. There is fear, or there was fear in the past for some of you, or there could have been, actually, I was getting something about violence. So for some of you, if you are leaving a violent connection, the grass is greener, my lovies. It is. It really is. I was getting this download earlier today, like somebody asking, like, am I the asshole in this situation? Am I the evil one in this situation? Someone was trying to ask themselves that because someone's gaslighting you. For some of you, it's almost like someone that's constantly beating you, cheating on you, abusing you, and you're like, you're being gaslit. For some, you have been in this situation in the past. In the past, you had fears. And in the present, it's like, I'm ready to take care of the vessel. However that is, for some of you, especially if this is an abusive situation, again, we're getting a few different energies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The grass is greener because you need to protect yourself, my lovies. You're important. It's something about someone's in porno. This King of Pentacles in the reverse, for some of you, this may have to do with someone who is abusive, a gambler, someone with vices, who you were afraid to go away from. Usually with the Baraja, you don't read them reversed, but Spirit is having us read a kingpin for some of you. This is what's coming in. A King of Pentacles in the reverse. You're going to cut conversations with them and you're going to reject them. For some of you, an abusive ex or someone from your past, emotionally abusive, spiritually abusive, is coming back. Someone's very intrusive as well. For some of you, I was getting someone that was a control freak in your life and they treated you like shit. So this is someone that was like a tyrant in your life and they treated you like shit. They made you, you know what I was getting? I could use my examples, but I would rather not at this particular time. There's a friend of mine. Spirit gave us this download earlier. Someone I used to know. She was at college at the time. Her and I worked at Subway together for many years. We were both supervisors at Subway during our high school years, and then right up until we left. Umqua, for some of you, Native Americans have something to do with something, or someone calls themselves a Native American. Take that how it resonates. This person and she started dating this guy, and I'm like, I respect your path and whatnot, but you are way out of his leagues, like way out. You are an educated female. You are a hard worker. This man was doing all types of shit behind the scenes. This man was doing like, someone's a drunk too. This man was abusing substances. This man was into all types of illegal shit. This man was doing all types of shit. And I'm like, my love, like, I get it that you want to be in a relationship, but it's like this person's not on your level. This man would go to her school, pull her out of class, beat the shit out of her. I cried. I would cry. I'm like, how are you not crying? She's like, because. I'm like, this is sad. It's like someone doesn't know their value, their worth. I mean, but you do now. Something about volume. This is coming in. He used to like put her in things like she wasn't in. Like we were young, we were both young, very ambitious. I started working for Verizon. She was like, so I was like 19 at the time. We were both very like, you know, we were living our lives. We like to go out. We like to dance. We like to look good. We like to dress well. But we were just like innocent. He was maleficent. I don't know. For some of you, it's like you're leaving someone like that behind. Like you don't match. It's like you just don't match. It's not to say that they're a good or a bad person. It's like, or that you're a good or a bad person. It's to say you don't match, my lovies. And for some of you, the energy I'm feeling, I gotta tell you, you're a catch, and you just need inner healing, and that's what you've done or you're going through. But someone's trying to come back to you. You're going to be advised. For some of you, it looks like you're going to block them out, or you have already. 2511, and that's your justice. Spirit saying that's your justice. 77 could be significant for you. 2552 could be significant. 1321 could be significant. 12 could be significant. I don't know. For some of you, there could be like a situation where you knew someone since like they were a child or you were a child. Someone has become very like a gambler. Like this is the type of person that would do anything for money. This is the type of person that would get themselves into some shit. They're not, I don't know, for some of you, someone's just not mature enough to be in a relationship, and you're noticing that. And you've already like established your home, or you have self-love. There's like somebody like, I've dealt with people in the past where it's like they took no accountability. It took me a long time to get right with God. It's like, why did I put myself through such a shithole knowing who I am? Knowing who I am, because I know who I am. Why did I put myself through such a something about Juana, something about Juan, something about Joanne, something about Wayne? It's like, why did I put myself through such a, something about Tyrone? It's like, why did I put myself through such a shithole? Never again, never again. Never, like the Jews say, never again. So like the gypsies, never again. Something like Poughkeepsie, for some of you Poughkeepsie, never again. I don't care what I have to do in this world. This is the type of energy that would also like then try to harm you. Not seeing everything that they've done in the whole connection. They caused the disconnection. Somebody wants to call you, but it's like they can't reach you for some. They want to come and try to preach to you. Something about a preacher, it could be is significant for you. Someone is not who they pretend to be. Even if they come out as a preacher, they're a hidden enemy to a lot of people. They're a thug. They're a liar. They bully people. It's like extortionist energy. This is the type of energy, if you don't do what I want you to do, I will kill you. Someone's a sociopath. Someone's a sociopath for some. It's like they present really well. Someone could even be a fucking preacher. It's like, they could even be a preacher. And everybody's like, oh, like, yeah, preacher James or preacher Kevin or whatever the case may be. Not knowing you're dealing with something else, the sunken place. Someone, I don't know, someone sold their soul to an entity. This was coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. A hidden enemy. Someone sold their soul to an entity. They have an entity bound to them. And they're in a sunken place. So someone's a shell. It's like something about a Shell's gas station. Someone is in a body, but they're not there. They're in a sunken place. They are in a sunken place. They've allowed another entity to take over the vessel. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Something about Russell. Something about Simon. Something about Simmons. I'm just a messenger here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't be your fears, my lovies. Something about your fears of your peers. I think you'll be fine. You're going to be fine. You're a child divine. You will be satisfaction. We got satisfaction here. I did feel a little bit of issues. I'm trying to be positive. I was trying to be positive. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to be positive. This is where you're trying to be positive, but you're in mortification. Something about Jägermeister, something about Jaeger bombs. We got issues with men in the field. We have issues with men in the field. Here we have a dark-skinned man showing up who is greatly dissatisfied or depressed. I was trying to be optimistic. For some of you, hold on to your satisfaction, my lovies. Hold on to that energy. Hold on to that energy, my lovies, because we need it. I'm getting, for some of you, a group of perverts 2911, it's justice, to have a new beginning. 12 energy, for these people to be sacrificed or to surrender. They have to give up something. For some of you, some people actually may have to like surrender. It's like surrender. You need to surrender, like actually like surrender in different ways. It's like people getting away with fucking attempted murder. No, you're not. You're not going to get away with anything. God did not have that in your plans. God told you to stop a long time ago. I don't know. For some of you, there's something about a Navajo and something about a Navajo. A man planning a fucking murder here for some of you, who lives in their fear and paranoia because of their entities that they carry. Something about Jim Carrey is coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They live in paranoia because of the entities that they carry. I'm just the messenger. This was coming in. This was coming in. We got at a distance or around your house. For some of you, you could have a big house and you can have something happening around your house, and you're focused on that. For some of you, maybe landscaping for some of you, even though for some of you, like more like picking up leaves, things of that sort. The leaves need to be picked up, or a cleanup crew for some of you. Maybe you're cleaning up over the first or the waves to come after like a party or something like that. I'm seeing like those disposable cups and things like that. So you're definitely like cleaning up or something like that. Cleanup crew for some of you. You have a gift. For some of you, you have a gift that went out of the house. For some of you, you could have purchased a gift for some. For some of you, you could have a gift to travel as well. There could be a little bit of a gift here. You are going to be satisfied. I do feel that you're going to be satisfied. For some of you, there's an officer who is a murderer. I am getting Officer Doofy for some of you, who's a murderer who acts goofy, but they're a murderer. We do have people drinking. We did have a celebration for some of you. For some of you, if you had a party, you are going to be satisfied with the results of the party, of the event, the energy that the party created. It feels very innocent, especially when it comes to children. For some of you, you could be doing something nice for the children, and now you got to clean up. Maybe for some of you, you got to clean up your dog, or you have to, this is a pet or a child for some of you. For some of you, you're thinking of traveling as well. You could be thinking a lot about traveling at a distance, or gifting someone the gift of travel. You could be buying someone tickets somewhere. Yeah, you're thinking of spending quite a bit of money. For some of you, money going out, a gift, money going out, a significant amount of money. You got street travels not too far from where you are for a significant amount of money to be given. For some of you, you spent a lot of money. For some of you, you may still be in you're already in celebratory mode for other reasons. For some of you, you may be celebrating like some sort of bar mitzvah is coming in. For some of you, you're celebrating a bar mitzvah. For some of you, you're celebrating things and you're spending a lot of money. A lot of celebration and a lot of money spent on celebrations. For some of you, there's a child who's a little sad, or you can have a pet for some of you who's feeling under the weather. A little bit of sadness here in the mind. 666 around a child, or around, for some of you, this energy of stalking children has been present. So cautious with the children, especially, just cautious with the children for some of you. We do have 666 around a child. For some of you, there's just somebody with paranoid thoughts. They are their own worst enemy. For some of you, I'm just getting, especially men, masculine energy with intense paranoia because of what they have done in their life. So they get to planning weird shit because of what they have done. I'm just a messenger here. Sadness, three swords, betraying someone. Someone has a lot of knives for some. Ace of Swords, a contract, an official contract for some of you. For some of you, a certified contractor is in your field as well. You may have to spend time with contractors for some of you to get things together. And for some of you, there's a payment here of a debt. There's a payment here of a debt, and a conversation that needs to be had about a payment of a debt. This is going to surprise you. This is something that you don't see. For some of you, you don't see somebody owes you money, or someone owes somebody money, and there's a payment of a debt here. Their payments, they're in 3 weeks, or for some of you in three weeks, within 3 weeks for some of you, because it's closer to the end. So maybe it's going to take a little bit of time. 3 weeks is not a long time though. There's a payment of a debt here, but someone's afraid. For some of you, someone wants to give you money, but they're afraid. Why are they afraid? Maybe projections. Why? I'm seeing the friends, maybe someone's friends, even though God's blessing this, but someone's stressed over money going out. Someone's thinking a lot about, someone's really stressed and there's hex work around this person's mind. God is protecting this. I feel this is protected. It feels like something good, but someone's like trying to, I don't know, someone's in fear, something about Cindy, something about insightful. Yeah, Spirit said yes. L'examen is yes. The tests have been passed. The tests have been passed. For some of you, if somebody's graduating, or someone's, or someone's completing something, it's like, okay, I can buy you this gift. For some of you, maybe you're waiting on results. It was like, okay, did this person actually pass the tests? God said yes. They passed whatever test, whoever was being tested for whatever reason. Yes, it's a yes. Maybe for some of you, this is someone at a distance. Maybe for some of you, someone's afraid because they're like, am I ready for this new chapter? It's a yes. I feel for some of you, it's a lot of mental activity, a lot of fear in the mind. I don't even feel like this is someone cursing you per se. For some of you, I just feel like this is you or someone around you who's just in fear mode. And I don't think there's anything to fear here. Positive changes, positive karma. There's nothing to fear here. Positive karma. What you put out, you get back. Positive karma. And no one's gonna have a heart attack. Someone is gonna be very excited though. It's like it's gonna change something. And here we go with the Navajo and something else. I don't know. This is gonna be a blessing. It's a blessing and it's positive karma. It's like it's gonna change. It's like changing the course of his story or her story. This is what's coming in. This is really beautiful. And something's very glorious. It's gonna be like glorious. Something about Gloria is coming in. Something's gonna be very positive. Very positive. This is a huge celebration. No, nothing to fear. Something about Nona. Something about Winona. Something about Winona. Something about Ryder is coming in. Something about Suicider. I don't know. What does that mean? Suicider? Something about Suicider? Something about suicide. You know when you used to play Suicide the game when you were a child? You remember that, my lovies? For some of you, that's coming in. A lot of game playing and stuff like that. But like in an innocent way, not maleficent. We got an official person here and a female. And anger and disillusionment of the family. So we have issues in the family for some of you. Issues between family members. Especially if your family member is like in law or law enforcement or some type of professional. We have issues in a family for some. Anger in a family, disillusionment when it comes to a family. For some of you, you have a family of crooks. So, who are going to get the books thrown at them. There's disappointment when it comes to a lawyer. Someone could have given it's like if you have a defense attorney in a situation, like someone did not give them all the information or they didn't get all the information when it comes to a situation. There's actually disinformation in a situation. For some of you, there's a family who's making a legal case more difficult than it needs to be. They're really shitting on themselves. That's what is coming in. For some of you, it's like, instead of doing what they need to do, they're trying to get away with too much. It's like they're so out of touch emotionally. It's like, just surrender. This was coming in. Just surrender. It's okay. You're going to have to anyway. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, my lovies. Something about someone's cousins, their male cousins, and I just got confirmation. You heard that? Do, 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 do. You heard that? Confirmation. There's going to be a conversation with your congregation. For some of you, could be speaking at your church or someone speaking at a church. You will be speaking at a celebration. For some of you, First Communion is in the field. For a little girl, I'm seeing a little girl in my mind's eye, but little girl, little boy. Here we have a child and First Communion. There's going to be a festivity for a First Communion for a child. This is sweet. It feels sweet. It feels really sweet at your house for some of you or your family home. Very sweet. This is cute. It feels really cute. It feels really innocent. Very innocent. Very innocent. Okay, boom. Bye, Cooch. It makes my mouth water. It makes me want to go have a daughter. We're opening up with a dark-skinned man. So in La Baraja, the King of Cups is a dark-skinned man. So a liar. For some of you, this is a liar. A light-skinned, dark-skinned, take it how it resonates. But we have a gentleman here showing up. So we have a gentleman here showing up who was afraid of being exposed. So they targeted a seer. For some of you, we got a gentleman who targeted a seer. Take that how that resonates for some of you. For some of you, you beautiful seers. I fucking love you, my lovies. I love all of you channelers, my lovies. I see what you go through. I see what you go through in your readings. I see what you go through in your comment section. People trying to play with you. All types of people go through that, my lovies. Don't take it too personal. Spirit's saying this one of them days. People come onto social media and share all types of stuff. For some of you, if you're a channeler and you're taking things like a little too personally, don't take it personal, my lovies. Don't. Keep showing up though, because you're fucking wonderful. You are. You really are. I've bought readings from readers on this platform, because I'm like, what a beautiful gift. What a beautiful gift, my lovies. It's past like the Walter Mercados. For anyone who knows who Walter is, the name Walter has been very present for you. But it's past that. This platform has really like opened up for people to really share all types of spiritual gifts. I've seen people that have that are like what we would call Reiki masters on a whole other level. They can light fire with their chi. Like, I've seen some people on these platforms that we've gotten to share videos of. It's like so beautiful. Keep sharing, my lovies. Keep sharing. For some of you, maybe as a gentleman, you have spiritual gifts. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it's authentic and it's true, my lovies, and you're doing it from a good space, spirit will make a way, my lovies. I didn't think that this would be this way this day. When I was a child and we would do readings, my sisters and I, we would always say, we're witches, especially like when we would manifest things. Like, we would wish, like my dad, when my mom would be upset, we'd be like, I wish that he brought her home flowers. I wish that he brought her home flowers, and he would. It's like that telepathy. For some of you, maybe you have the gift of telepath. Yeah, you're a telepath. For some of you, definitely are. Anyways, you're thinking a lot. For some of you, your thoughts. Telepathy, your thoughts. For some of you, someone's trying to send you telepathic messages. For some of you, you have the gift of telepathy. You get it. Someone's trying to send you messages about an official contract. For some of you, you do have news about an official contract. For some of you, you do have something about Tulum is coming in. We have an official bind. We have an official contract here. Definitely. We have an official bind, we have an official contract, we have a lawyer, a female lawyer, or we have a professional person. For some of you, there's a gentleman thinking a lot about the mother of their child. If you are a professional, especially female, or you as a gentleman, you could be dating or used to date a professional female and you have a child with this person. There's thoughts about that. For some of you, there's a professional woman who wants to give you news. For some of you, there could be someone who is dating someone else. For some of you, you are dating someone else. You have moved on to greener pastures. For some of you, you have a whole team here. For some of you, there's a death here. For some of you, someone is going to die in prison. You'll be hearing that someone dies in prison. That's coming in. Boom. You're going to be sad. A dark-skinned man, you're going to hear that a dark-skinned man who you had some type of intense bond with. Something about Bradenton is coming in. You're going to hear that someone's going to pass away. It's about Wayne. It's about Dwayne. I'm seeing country Wayne for some. Highway travels. We got highway travels. For some of you as a gentleman, or you could be going to visit somebody. There will be disillusionment here. And for some of you, there's someone who's a delusional. For some of you, there's a man who has a crush on you as a light-skinned lady, but you don't like them. For some of you, while traveling, you're going to hear something that's going to anger you. For some of you, you have to travel and you're going to be angry about this travel. For some of you, this death is a blessing. For some of you, there are two people. There could be actually, for some of you, you can hear actually of a family get into an accident. And this death is actually a blessing. Someone was drinking. Someone who would drink quite a bit. I'm just a messenger here. And who would lie quite a bit about their drinking too. Boom, boom, baiku. Yeah, someone's going to be under the influence when they get into an accident. Boom. Something about Aspen Dental. This is the family. The family is going to be sad. So this is someone who's actually like pretty close to your family. It's about your dad. There will be conversations about this. For some of you, you'll be learning the death of a bunch of people, it looks like. There will be more to... Yeah, there's going to be injury here. There will be a detective who will be mortified to communicate. And sadness. There's going to be upset as well. So there's going to be people upset about a situation. Because these are people that you love. I do feel the love here. These are people that you love. And it's going to be made, it's going to be made right. Everything's going to be made right. Starting tonight. I was getting something about starting tonight and at the evening time. For some of you, there's a major transformation here that a few people are not gonna like. Something about Sutter home. Someone's been drinking a lot of wine. You do have here, they ran out of time. You have a union that's gonna make you very happy, but there's a disillusionment in a family. You'll be hearing some news about a family and what they were up to. For some of you, your family didn't want you to get some type of inheritance money, a surprise here. We have another gentleman here. For some of you, this is a brother. We have at work. We have a well-meaning man at work. For some of you, I do feel prison. We have, for some of you, someone could be under house arrest. For some of you, there's a lot of prison energy in the field. What is all of this, my lovies? We have working from home. For some of you, a work from home situation. For some of you, this is a gift. For some of you, there's an inheritance here. Someone tried to steal a home. Someone tried to steal a property for some. We have satisfaction. Thoughts. We have stalkers. We had stalkers for some of you. We had stalkers. They stopped. We have sickness. We have, for some of you, if you want to get pregnant or someone wants to get pregnant that you're dealing with, there's a little bit of a delay in a pregnancy, my lovies, but it's almost going to happen like almost right away for some of you. Very, 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 it's like very quickly. This is someone who's not too far from where you are. There's a pregnancy here for you or someone you're dealing with. You're going to be, for some of you, there's a very pleasant surprise that's going to scare the shit out of you. For some of you, there's a very pleasant surprise that's going to scare the shit out of you, especially if you are a dark-skinned female or you're dealing with a dark-skinned female. Dark-skin, light-skin, take it how it resonates, but this usually in the baraja, in a private read, does represent a dark-skinned female. There is a huge surprise here. Money coming to a female is going to shock the shit out of you. It's going to shock the shit out of you. You're going to be very happy. Dancing out discos, eating cheese on toast. It's going to make someone very happy. Very, very happy. Very, very happy. Very, 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 very happy. We do have a pregnancy here. A little bit of a delay in a pregnancy, but you're going to be very happy for some of you. Especially if you are on your first or on your second child, you're going to be very happy here, or, you know, someone around you. There's a happy pregnancy here, my mamas. Let me know. I'm a doula specializing in home births, my lovies. I do it on a donation base. I would travel for you. You just got to pay. You got to pay for the flight. You're going to be very happy. For some of you, you can have a home birth if you want to. For some of you, you have a gift of a work from home situation. For some of you, you have a gift of a work from home situation. For a professional, especially if you're waiting on a gift, you're waiting on a gift. For some of you, you're waiting on a gift, you're going to get a gift, especially if it's from work. For some of you, especially if it has to do, if you see a work from home situation as a gift, because Spirit has the last laugh. For some of you, Spirit was setting everything up for you, especially if you've been having some type of issue with a work situation and people are kind of like creating hurdles for you. You're going to be very satisfied, but there are going to be people that are not going to be happy hearing that you're doing great, especially a chatty Cathy. You were calling someone a chatty Cathy. You use those phrases for some of you. For some of you, you're very worried at work and there's a meeting with a professional man at work. For some of you, there's a meeting with a higher up that has you concerned or someone around you. It's more like a social conversation. For some of you, right now, especially, or maybe a gentleman around you, or this is you as a gentleman, take this however it resonates, or a gentleman that's important to you. There are certain conversations. Someone's walking on eggshells in a work situation. They're not happy with someone's performance. Absolutely not. There's a divorced man who's not happy with someone's performance at work. This is like a higher up, but this person's a divorcee. This person's not happy with someone's performance, what they've been doing, what they've been saying, how they've been playing around. For some of you, I'm almost feeling like somebody has like a position of authority. Someone does not like, their senior does not like what they've been doing. They do not like it at all. We got an ending here. We have a separation. For some of you, eventually someone's going to lose their job. We do have a divorce for some. So for some of you, you could be a divorcee, or you could be in the process of divorcing or separating yourself from a situation. For some of you, I do feel like you're leaving a very toxic situation behind and you will be divorcing. Someone has some type of an illusion about, I don't know, this is the type of person, someone has not they haven't matured in their life when it comes to, how they see relationships. They see it as they saw it when they were a teenager. So it's like someone believes like you're still going to always be there somehow. And it's like, no, I'm moving on. For some of you, you could already be dating someone else. Even if you're like going through a divorce, you're set on divorcing. You're not trying to play with anybody, but you already moved. You've already moved on, or you're already like, you got your eye on somebody. I'm just a messenger, and the grass is greener. What else? In the evening time, celebrations, festivities, there could be a little bit of sadness though in the family. You will be hearing something that's going to make you a little sad when it comes to a family situation, an announcement of a family situation for some of you. But luck is on your side, and there's a well-meaning man here. For some of you, there's a well-meaning Taurus that's coming in. Take that how it resonates. This person lives in love. There's a well-meaning man who thinks a lot about, like, for example, like their mother or an ex or something like that. Someone's coming in like either as a mother or an ex. And though this person, there's a controlling, a manipulative, like ex or control freak, a mother figure of some sort. But this man is very well-meaning, and they know how to like handle their control freak mother or something like that. Take that how it resonates. And someone's an undercover. Someone has a control freak mother, but they know how to handle that energy. So if you're dealing with somebody for whatever reason, you need to, I don't know, there's a bunch of people in a situation. So if you need to like negotiate with somebody or work with somebody, they're very well-meaning. They have a beautiful heart, but their mother is a control freak and a manipulator. But they respect their mother because they respect their mother. This is a family member. Maybe they lived with their mother, or they live with something about a house situation though, or this is your couple, or is this almost like someone doesn't seem like a manipulator, but someone knows, like they know how to handle this. They know how to handle this. This Two of Pentacles. There's illusions or disillusionment and fear when it comes to a work situation. Disillusionment and fear when it comes to a work situation. For an official person or a professional man, something about a prime justice is coming in. What's that? Where's that coming from? 5207. In a work situation, there was a betrayal, especially like for a government worker or something like that. For some of you, I am getting Spirit has the last laugh. They're having me look at Spirit has the last laugh again. For some of you, there is a person, something about a Dominican. There is a person, something about Dominic. There is something about Dominich. There is a person who is like, this person's like thug life. This person's like a lawyer, or this person's like an undercover, or this person is more like, they're saying like strong like lawyer, or something's part of like a legal team or something like that. If not, for some of you, this is someone who works in government who abuses their power. This person is very toxic. This person could be easily bought and sold. This person is also a stalker who had some type of an illusion that they would come back to you, or that there would be a compromise. This person is obsessed with the idea of compromising with you or getting something to go their way. Someone is a control, okay, so more control freak and manipulative energy here. Yeah, they thought that something was going to go their way, their contract, that they would come to some type of resolution or an agreement. There will be some type of an evolution with this person's toxicity. This is the type of person that oversteps their boundaries. Someone could have been stalking you for some of you, especially if they used to work in government. They're saying you have no clue. This is a man that was important to you, or you as a gentleman watching this is involving you somehow. I told you somebody has to do something about the diddlers. Here we go with the fucking diddlers, my lovies. The law. This person is trying to project some type of legal issue onto you. They want to get you involved in something, or this is what you want to do, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. I'm just reading the energies. This is not going to happen. This is going to return karma to them. We started with that energy, people trying to frame you. It's going to return karma to them. It's not going to happen. Someone is trying to abuse like their connections, like paying something about cook, praying. They're praying. They're trying to prey on you. A Cadillac could be significant for you. A CTS is coming, and this person's going to suffer some health issues for being dumb. They're going to get some type of message. You just be cautious. Everything is going to be all right. Or if you work in the medical field, for some of you, it's like somebody that's trying to, it's like the head doctor of something. Like they're trying to set up some type of like, this is someone who's at a distance, or you will be distancing yourself, l'étranger, the world. And Spirit wants you to just, something online for some. Spirit just wants you to just be calm. Meditate. You like that, my loves? You know, for the longest time, I wanted something like this. I told God I wanted something like this. I wanted something like this. Just for our readings. I want to wear this every day. Anyway, someone's a happiness hater over here. It's like if you're, I don't know, I'm getting, years ago, so speaking of doula, years ago, I had a female, she said to me, I can't afford you, because she wanted to pay me, and I'm like, I do a donation base, like, you know, my starting rate is $700 as a doula, but I told you I do a donation base, but someone's gonna fall on their face, but something has to do with their faith, I don't know, they want to use something, the name faith could be significant, though, they're gonna betray themselves, but in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, you will get a gift. You're gonna get a gift from this official person, or they're thinking about your gift quite a bit. Someone's thinking about giving you a gift that loves you. That's sweet. But something about admitting defeat. It's about your feet. Someone has a foot fetish or something like that. Spirit was giving us so this female, she told me, she called me one day. I was in the gym working out, and she's like, can you come rescue me? And I was like, okay. At that time, I was kind of like in between my corporate jobs, and I was doing massage therapy for chiropractors. And I was like, you're in the hospital. She's like, yeah, because, you know, she explained to me the situation, and I had to go like rescue her pretty much. She's like, can you come at least like just rescue me? I want to get out of here, and I feel like I'm being brainwashed. And I'm like, okay. And so it's about Walsh, it's about Walter, it's about Whitman, it's about Whitney, but it's about Brittany. So I went, and they all just look to pay their rent. They could be easily bought. And it can't be taught. It's about Natasha. It's about Natalia, and it's about Natalie. So I went to the hospital to rescue her, and she's like, thank you, because Jesus, like this would have been creepy, but like it's like the doctor was like trying to like say like he was like trying to get me in trouble, and I'm like, listen, she asked you to leave. She asked to be let out. Why are you, it's almost like, are you trying to hold her hostage? I don't know. As something like that's coming in for you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This could be like a doctor, like against another medical professional, or it's like you're representing somebody, and it's like someone's trying to like abuse their power. It's like, I'm the one that has, I don't know. And it's like, well, yeah, but are you going to hold her hostage, or are you going to let her go because she wants to leave? Like something like that. I don't know. For some of you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That's what we're getting. Let's see. The universe wants to roast us today. The roast oracle. They said no. Someone's getting out of a dark night of the soul of being arrogant. Someone's going through, so in the preliminary, I did get, it's scary. In the preliminary, I got, it can't be bought, and you can't teach it. And even if you preach it, you have to actually feel it. And something about someone was healing something. I don't know. Someone's getting out of a dark night of the soul. For some of you, getting out of a dark night of the soul of thinking that someone is the most important. It's like somebody was like, again, it's like that doctor. I'm like, what an evil jerk. Like, and he doesn't even see himself that way. He wanted to force her almost 2 months early to go into an emergency C-section, and they were trying to induce it. Something about was being very intrusive. I don't know. For some of you, it's like someone's getting they're getting their head out of their ass. It's like, you're not the best. It's like everybody, it's like, I don't know, someone passed a test. Someone passed a test when it comes to their ego. Maybe somebody's like, they think a lot about their accomplishments and they think a lot about their self-worth, like inflated sense of self-worth that was always based on material. It's like someone felt like something about a serial killer. It's like if I could never be loved if it's like somebody felt like they could never be loved if they didn't like, it's hot. It's like, I could never be loved if I didn't have this title. I could never be loved if I didn't have, like, false idols. This energy of false idols has been very present. They're letting it go. It's about Idaho. They're letting it go. It's like, I can never be loved if I'm not the attorney general. And it's like, actually, God loves you whether you're the attorney general or not. You just got to play the role of the attorney general. But tomorrow, something about the eternity, something about, they feel put on the spot. But tomorrow you may be able to be the kitchen dishwasher, and that's okay too. And then the next day you could be something else, and that's okay too. It's like somebody's going to be, or they have been being humbled in a situation, and not in like someone's on Bumble, and not in like not in a humiliative way. It's not that. It's really beautiful. It is. It really is. Something about an influencer. I don't know. Something about an influencer. I was seeing like, cause it took a turn for a second, and I'm like, I was seeing like social media in my mind's eye. So for some of you, this could have to do with someone who's like an inflated sense of self on social media. Maybe someone has a lot of, followers. Maybe somebody thinks like, 2 billion followers. And it's like, that's okay. That's great. That's great. Something about self-care is coming in, and a self-care simp. Or someone was a simp. The simp energy has been very present. They were eating it up. They got out of it. 01/01/11. They got out of it. They got out of their simpy energy. So someone's not like just blindly. Someone turned to God. Spirit has the last laugh. Someone turned to God. Someone has the last laugh. Someone has Kathy for something on a catheter. Something on a Lutheran. Someone has the last laugh. A Samoan for some. 01/01/38. Who be hoeing? There's a Samoan who be. Here we go with these Samoans who be hoeing. Not all Samoans be hoeing, my lovies. It's just coming in that way. God has a sense of humor. Everything is coming in for a reason. I'm just a channeler. That's all I am, my lovies. Gotta make that clear. Gotta make it clear, because when people they're leaving. They're leaving and they're seething. They're leaving and they're seething, my lovies. Someone's a prostitute. It's like, why are you upset? I don't know. You get upset, my lovies. That's like me being upset because somebody calls me, I don't know, a broke college student that has been being stalked and harassed by creeps who want to destroy my life so they could kidnap me. And steal my energy. It's like, you think God's gonna let that happen to me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, my lovies. Absolutely not. And I owe it all to you, my lovies. I owe it to my life's purpose. I owe it to my life. So about Curtis, I owe it to my life's purpose. God was doing my thing. God has been protecting me. I have been being disciplined. It had nothing to do with anybody else. Even people that were stalking me. It had nothing to do with my stalkers. It was a connection between me and God. A promise God made to me a long time ago that nobody knew about. No one knew about the promise, that the prayer that I did in 2000 and when was that, my lovies? 2013. I made a prayer. You know the Sierra prayer? Truth made a prayer. Make me the woman you need me to be. And at that time, I owned a property. I had a title that everybody wanted. People envied me for the money I made. No, I made a promise to God, and God made a promise to me. And that was between me and God and nobody else. There were other people on the planet, of course, because we're all in this together. But that was a contract God and I had a long time ago. And no, truth and holiness is no hoe. People try to also project wholeness onto me. She must be having people pay for this, that, and the third. Look how she looks. Blah, blah, blah. She's a crook. She's this, she's that. Everything you say is going to turn out God's way, and karma will kick your ass one day with your little loose tongue and your envy. Something about fung and your envy. And your envy and your hatred and your self-judgment, projecting your shame onto someone who did nothing to you but was fucking kind to you. You lost your damn mind. They ran out of time. All right, we got everything is coming in for a reason. And then they show up here. I don't know why they show up here. I don't know why they show up here, because they live in their fucking fear and they're addicted. Looked for war for somebody that it's like, I had people look with wars for me. I'm like, do you actually, like, what lies have you told yourself? Because do you remember how kind I was, how generous, how patient I was when you were a fucking dick? Males and females. What kind of delusions have you accepted? Because when you wake up from your fucking spell work on yourself, it's gonna hurt. I'm just a messenger. This was coming in. We got the number, let's start with, we got Capricorn. So your focus, there's an opening emotionally for your career, for some of you, an emotional opportunity. We got Capricorn energy. We have December 22nd through January 19th. We have, for some reason, the degrees want to come in. So 270 degrees to 300 degrees. We have 4, 6, and 2. So we have 4 Aries energy. We have 6 energy, the choice, the lovers energy. And then we have 2 energy, the high priestess. You already foresee there's an opening for you emotionally. We have, when it comes to your community, something out of Winnebago. We got the number 9. There's an ending when it comes to a community. You're going within an investigation on a community for some of you. Aquarius energy. We got January 20th through February 18th. We have some type of judgment in a community that is being observed or investigated. Hibernation period for some of you. Prison for some. We do have Gemini energy. So May 21st to June 21st. Communication. A lot of heart-centered communication for some of you. We got the number 3, communicating with your mother or your mother's spirit or a grandmother's spirit or your matriarch. For some of you, nurturing energy, communication about your health, about fitness, about beauty products. For some of you, 7 energy, there is Cancer energy, travels for some of you, communication about your vehicle. For some of you, 1 energy, there is a new beginning. For some of you, maybe you have to go to a mechanic or something like that. There's a mechanic who's in a panic for some type of manipulation that they did. We got the home. There's a big drop when it comes to a home. There's a big foundation when it comes to the home. There's something important when it comes to the home. Cancer energy, June 22nd to July 22nd. The number 4 could be significant. The home is very important for you at this particular time. We have Leo energy. We have Amber over Leo energy. So something about an Amber alert is coming in. Take that how that resonates. We got July 23rd through August 22nd. We got creativity when it comes to the warmth, when it comes to heart chakra energy. Creativity, someone is having it's like an influx of emotions, but it's a very warm energy. For some of you, can actually be wanting to go to warmer climates. That Sperry's boat shoes. For some of you, Spirit is inviting somebody who is very delightful. If you've been planning for years to take a vacation, it's time. But maybe plan for it. 4 energy, there's a delay. Plan for it right now. Maybe like get everything ready for a vacation for some of you. Buy the tickets, things of that sort. You're not actually taking it right now, but maybe for the spring. So holy cow. We got health. We got a Virgo. There's a Virgo going through a dark night of the soul. Something about Dykeman. August 23rd, a Sagittarius too. August and an Aquarius too. Okay, and Aries wants to jump in too. So a few people going through a dark night of the soul here. August 23rd through September 22nd, health energy. Someone could be feeling, especially like urinary tract infections, things of that sort, or anything that affects like something about the los pulmones, but in Spanish. So for some of you, the lungs. We have partnerships. There are muddy partnerships here. There's troubled partnerships here for some. It's like a wishbone or wishful thinking. We got Libra energy, July, not July, but for some of you, Libra and July. Something about Julie, something about Juliet, something about Marietta, something about Myrtle Beach for some, something about impeach. Libra energy, September 23rd to 10/23, October 23rd. I was getting a name and it's coming back. Not Marietta. Something about Alpharetta. Something about Alberto. Something about Alberto's. Something about a Mexican restaurant. Something about boxing. Something about boxing with God. Something about Miriam. Something about Joseph. Joey. Something about a ploy. A hidden ploy. Something about it's a boy. A gender reveal. Something about destiny swapping. Ooh. You know, Hocus Pocus, when the witches suck the energy of the child. But it's almost like I'm getting this weird why. Whoa. Someone stalks. Oh my God. There are all types of beings on this planet. I have to go with the flow. This is just coming in. Someone stalks people that, like, it's like they look up the hashtag tactless. They're ruthless. They look up, someone's gonna end up toothless. They look up the hashtag gender reveal to stalk people that are pregnant so that they can take the energy. Oh my gosh. So there's another show that I really like, and it's The Troll Chaser. There is an entity that kidnaps babies and brings human babies into like this tomb-like state so that monsters can like replace them. And then it's like, so like the baby, it's about Lorenzo, 0111 11 and 0111 12. It's about Enzo. So it's like something about I see booty, booty. But what's booty? Pirates. So it's like they steal the inheritance, the treasures. It's about treasures. You know, I'm seeing it's about Michael's. Something about Michael's son. I'm seeing Treasure Island. I'm seeing a door. About doormat. So about Matthew or Matt. It's like, so that show, Troll Chasers, again, there's an episode, I watched the whole freaking thing. There's an episode, that guy was killed. One of the main characters, the voices, he was killed in a very like freak accident where his car got out of park and rolled down a hill and crushed him on a fence. He died. One of the guys, something about he lied. I don't know. Everything is coming in for a reason. Boom. It's like destiny swapping, but stalking people when it comes to, this is why I say truth, Nunez. I'm just a messenger here. I get it. I get that our society, we like to show things for some reason. And certain things need to be protected. That's why it's like something about wild style. Something about running wild. Something about wilding out. It's like, I'm seeing Wilding Out the show with Nick Cannon. Something about O'Brien. Something about O'Connor. Something about Donnelly. It's like a hidden enemy. It's like stalking someone's destiny, but it's like the babies, stalking the babies. They want, it's not just their destiny, because when you're in the womb, it's like they want them younger. It's like they can't wait for them to be born. When you're in the womb, spiritually speaking, and spiritual systems, it's a very delicate time, and you don't even want to speak about it until it's like, until the baby's practically born. The reason why, something about the born identity, the reason why is because you have visitors. Sometimes the baby does not pick. That's why and the 3D just expresses what's happening in the energetic realm. So that's why there's so much debates about like abortions and things of that sort. Like, is there actually life there? Is it not? It's very delicate, because you have visitors. They're visitors trying to see if they actually like can sustain. Like, it's like, am I going to stay? It's almost like negotiating right till the end of the pregnancy. So someone's trying to like, it's like trying to intercept. Like, it's like, I want them, for some reason, it's like energy harvesting, but wanting them even younger and younger and younger and younger. These are like people that are like normally energy harvest. Someone has a stuffy nose, and someone's a drunk. It's like they usually look for someone's lost it. They have lost it. I'm seeing someone that is like, they're just possessed. They're a drunk. They're a druggie. It's like something about Donatella. It's something about a mighty fine fella. It's like, this was coming in. I'm just a messenger. Something about kissing her. Anyways, and going on to death, Scorpio energy. We have a transformation here by the full moon for some of you. A huge transformation happening for you. We do have, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Wow. Something about a Lincoln Navigator. Something about an expedition. They pay for stalkers. It's about a white expedition. Well, it's about errors and omissions. All types of people on this planet. I'm just a messenger. That's all I am. I'm just the messenger. That's all I am. Excuse me, my lovies. Excusez-moi, mes chéris. Bon, écoute, that's all we got for you, my lovies. That's all we got. What say you? I say true 011606. Bon. That's all we've got for you, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Enjoy your holiday, my lovies. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for wishing me a very, 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 very happy life for your spiritual wife. For life for my lovies. No strife for my lovies. Get right. So I'll get right. Like Jennifer Lopez, get right. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. You're looking just a little do-do-do-do. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. We gonna get right, my lovies. Go get right, my lovies. But have fun. And until very soon, my love you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Something about Anna Hope. Loves Anne and Hope. Anna adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adores you. Something about an antelope loves you, and something about a cantaloupe. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always. Someone's talking about the breast sizes that they like. In love always and forever. Homies and Trevor. Peace and Travis.